Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's your boy True the Phenomenal Man. Welcome back to another video. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Share the video, get it going, get it passed around or whatever. Um, Today is going to be my walk and talk part 14. I'm doing so many of these my walk and talk. I'm thinking I'm starting to lose track of the count, but I'll go back once I edit the video or whatever. Not edit, but I'll go back and see which number I'm on. But what I wanted to say is that, man, a lot of us going through an inheritance from generations passed down to us. Who's going to pass down to us from different generations, from our generations and everything. We dealing with a lot of dysfunctions. I'm sorry about that y'all, with the music and everything. I'm passing by these stores, a lot of people out, but that we inherit this dysfunction, this dysfunctional inheritance from our generation, and we, us chosen ones, have to deal with this, and go through every emotion, go through everything that our family from generations back was attacked on but never gotten through it. And for so many emotional and pain and trauma to hit you and to leave a mark, to leave bruises, on your back, to leave bruises in your life, it's a deep thing. It's a deep thing that we somehow that we gotta find a way to. We have to find a way to overcome this, to overcome these challenges, to overcome these obstacles, to overcome everything that our family was fighting for and didn't get through, that was passed down to us. Don't y'all know, man, that is so much pain, so much trauma, so much of curses that is up against us. That's why the enemy is attacking you so hard, because you have something. You have something that is going to get out to the world, that is going to change a lot of people, that is going to help a lot of people. You have something that he don't want you to release to the world, because he already know that you is going to defeat this evilness. He already know that you are defeating it. But that's why he's trying to block you every chance that he get. That's why he's sending people, your way, your direction, to distract you and to to force you to not move or go any further in your life. He wants you to stay stagnant. He wants you to stay stuck. And like I mentioned before, and most of you know this, but a lot of us don't, it's a spiritual battle. This is not a physical fight. This is not a physical battle. It's a spiritual battle. There's a lot of things that's going on. There's a lot of evilness that's taking over people, spirits, and coming up against you. There's a lot of things that's going wrong to turn other people's lives into chaos and lead them to destruction, self-destruction. You know, to turn themselves against them, to turn themselves against their own selves. You know, there's a lot of things that is taking place in the spiritual realm. This is a spiritual battle. Spiritual warfare is going on. It's heavily, deeply going on. And we just have to be more aware of knowing the word, getting into the word, practicing the word, praying to God, so that we can be led to uh led to a direction in our life that is going to help us spiritually, physically, mentally, you know, that we can overcome this thing and and have a sustained life. You know, we don't want this to carry on into the next generation, because what some of us is trying to do, hopefully most of us, but what it seems like now, what some of us is trying to do is trying to break this thing so that we can leave something and not let this carry on to the next generation. We trying to break this curse now so that when we have kids of our own, it won't be passed down to them. The curse will stop with you. It would stop with you. You know, nothing don't go past you. That's why you're being attacked. That's why you're going through everything what you're going through. Because once you come out of this pain that we're feeling is not nowhere compared of the blessings. Imagine what you're going through now. You feeling like you don't want to live. You feeling like, man, this is it. I'm not taking no more steps. I'm not going any more further. And we all know that feeling in the inside. So imagine really like going through that and knowing the blessing behind that. Can you imagine that the blessing is going to be way much better and greater? It's going to be way much better and greater than the pain, than the suffering that you're going through. Trust and believe that it is. But see, we have to go through that. Why? Only to get us prepared for what's next. To build our strength, our endurance, you know, to be bold, walk boldly into what you're here for, your purpose. The reason why I like to talk about this is because that I always used to talk about this, but hey, but a lot of people never understood. They would listen, but some wouldn't listen, but never understood. or try not to understand. They never try to understand, you know. And now that I can talk about it and be more and feel more comfortable about it more, is that they're gonna have to hear through a TV screen, hear through it on a social media platform now. You know? So it's the same thing with you. You could have been talking to somebody and telling a lot of people throughout your years, throughout the times you've been coming up, throughout this thing that you know was in your spirit to talk about, and you putting your messages out there, and nobody wasn't hardly giving you the feedback. Nobody hardly wasn't listening to you. And it's the same thing for you. Now they gotta hear you through a TV screen. Now they gotta hear you through a social media platform. Now they can only connect with you from a far distance. They had you when you was there speaking to them face to face, on a job, outside, whenever you see them in the neighborhood, you know, whenever you meet up with them in public, they had a chance to speak with you. But now that you're long distance now, there's no more speaking face to face. Now you gotta actually hear it through a platform. Now you gotta actually hear it through like they hear they favorite artists, you know, or their favorite TV show now. But this time, God is gonna make sure that they see your face, they hear your voice every time, because they never listened from the start. So I say, just stay on it, because we know why this thing is hitting us so hard, why we are being attacked so hard. Is because the dysfunction from our family inheritance passed down from generations. That's all. That's all it is. That's why you're being attacked so hard. That is exactly why. So don't y'all take anything personal, because it won't make any sense to take it personal. Look at it as a growth opportunity. Look at it as it's just building you up. Look at it as that you learning from it, that you know what to go after and what to leave behind. You know definitely for sure what you can control and what you can't control. Focus on the things that you can, and don't focus on the things that you can't control, because it's gonna leave you drained and dry. You need your energy to keep going. You need your energy to keep moving. You need your energy to focus. You know, you need your energy to fight. And that's my message for today. May God bless y'all. I love y'all. Y'all continue on to share the videos. I thank y'all for giving me the support. Like I said, every day, it's gonna get better and better. The videos gonna get better and better. The everything overall is gonna get better and better over time. So just don't worry about that. I'm just posting right now. And like I said, may God bless y'all. Y'all continue to keep praying. Keep God first. Y'all know that. Without him, you won't be here right now where you at. And I love y'all.